Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Pastor JC coming at you live. I am here on a beautiful Monday morning here in Titusville, Florida. I am out here on the Intercoastal Waterway, the Indian River, and I've just been thinking this morning, and I woke up with a song on my mind, and it's a very familiar song. And the song goes like this. It starts out by saying, "O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art." Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Charlotte. I'm glad you both are on here. Good to see you. I bet your day is not as beautiful as mine is. I mean, look at it behind me. This is just gorgeous. Everything that God has created is absolutely amazing. And as that song's been playing over and over in my mind and in my heart, I got to thinking about everything that God has created. And, you know, there are times that we understand that God created everything, but we take it for granted, even the smallest things. And I stand in awe and wonder of this God that we serve, because everything he created works together to sustain this earth, to sustain humanity, and to sustain his plan and his purpose and his will. You know, I've heard through the last several years that if bees start dying off, little bees, little honeybees start dying off, then we're in trouble, because they play such a huge part in our ecological system. And, you know, I this morning, as I was in my kitchen, in my sink, there was this little teeny tiny bug. We call it a silverfish. It's a little teeny tiny thing. And of course, I washed it down the drain. But I thought to myself, God, why? What purpose does a silverfish play in the greater scheme of things? What is the reasoning? And there has to be some reason, because everything exists for a purpose and for a reason. And God created it that way. He made it that way. And I got to thinking about how everything works together that God has created. For instance, when I was in school, I learned a little thing about nature and trees and plants. And there's a process that plants go through called photosynthesis. And in this process of photosynthesis, plants take carbon dioxide out of the air. Trees are made of leaves and stems, branches, trunks, roots. Their leaves take carbon dioxide out of the air. And there's a process called photosynthesis where they take water and they take carbon dioxide out of the air. And with the use of the sun that God created, they turn that carbon dioxide into two things: nutrition for the plants, but then they turn it into oxygen and release it into the air. If you know anything about human beings, we need oxygen to live. And so God created trees to clean the air and provide oxygen for us, because carbon dioxide stays in the leaves and it continues to clean toxins from the air that might be harmful. But it releases life-giving oxygen, because as humans, when we inhale, what do we inhale? We inhale air, but it's filled with oxygen. And it goes into our lungs, and our bodies take that oxygen and the nutrients that we need to live and sustain, and we exhale, we release back into the air carbon dioxide. And the trees take the carbon dioxide and they turn it into oxygen and release it for us. So we're releasing for the trees and they're releasing for us. What an amazing God we serve, that everything he does has an order and has a purpose. That's this great God that we serve. So if you ever think that he's not ordered your life, if you ever wonder if he's concerned about you, know this: he's put everything into play on this planet for your good, for your purpose, and for his glory. How great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art. He's an awesome God, y'all. Continue to love him today. Continue to serve him and continue to give him all the praise and the glory. I love you. Take care of yourselves and have a great and awesome day in Jesus.